Victoria. I'm a social media marketing student. Today I'm going to talk about such concepts as SEO and SEM. And firstly, I will present what stands behind these acronyms. Then I will talk about why is it important to implement such practices in your digital marketing campaigns. And finally, I will share with you some best practices relevant by June 2018. Okay, so let's begin. SEO is commonly known abbreviation for search engine optimization. SEO encompasses creative and technical practices in order to improve rankings such as SERP, drive traffic, and increase awareness of your website in search engines. So earlier mentioned SERP is the place where your webpage will be displayed by search engine in response to a query. This result can be achieved in two ways: by either paying your way through so-called paid advertising, or organically by using SEO practices. So there are many aspects of SEO that can help your website to rank higher, from the words you use on your page to the links that lead to your website. But basically the main goal of SEO is to optimize your website so it ranks higher to the searches in your industry. There are two main objectives you need to focus on, which are increasing your relevance and providing your authority. Relevance is identified by how appropriate your content will be to in response to a query. So here you can play with the keyword selection or creating a related content. On the other hand, the authority is measured by how trustworthy Google thinks your site will be in response to a query. So here it can be prompted by building inbound links, brand mentions, creating very high quality content, and strong user interface. So the first thing to do is to work on your general on-site optimization. For this, you need to clean up your website, optimize your titles and metadata, include some targeted keywords. On the other hand, make sure that the words and the images on your pages are the ones that are relevant and necessary. Also, ensure that your code is clean and minimal, and make sure that your web page is loading pretty fast. Another step is surprisingly content marketing. Believe it or not, but it's considered to be a vital part of SEO. High quality content will help you to create a loyal audience as well as build authority of your website. Think about creating your site around one united, coherent idea. Another important factor of building your brand authority is mastering the art of link building. The goal here is to create content on external websites, building your brand presence online. Keep in mind that all these content should be linked to your website. I will talk about it further in the video, so keep on track if you're still with me. I hope by now you have all grasped the SEO concept. So let's switch to SEM. So SEM stands for search engine marketing. The thing is that previously SEM covered both SEO and PCA, which are paid search activities. And further with time, industry kind of adopted the term to be referred to only paid activities, but we will stand with the initial concept. So we will consider SEM, search engine marketing, as covering SEO and PSA, which are paid search. So SEO is a part of SEM. Although both of them serve the goal of getting more visibility in search engines and drive more traffic to your website. Okay, although this video is made mostly to talk about SEO practices, I think it is necessary to underline the paid search engine activities. So how it works. Sponsored results usually appear at the top of the page after the query has been made. The most popular platforms used for The search activities are Google AdWords, Bing, and Yahoo. Generally, they work on the basis of PPC, which is pay-per-click. Here, marketers usually bid on certain keywords, and then they pay after the link was clicked. Take for example Google AdWords. When the query has been made, Google digs into all the AdWords advertisers and then chooses the winner based on the relevance and the quality of keywords and ad campaigns made by these marketers, as well as the size of their bid. So basically, this is how it works. Now, let's investigate why is it so important for beginner or advanced marketers to use SEO and SEM in their online marketing campaigns. Well, now this practice is as important and relevant as ever. Search engines serve millions of users in the search of their answers on their questions or solutions of their problems. In essence, if you have a website, blog, or online store, SEO and SEM practices can help your business grow and meet their objectives. Okay, here's some facts to prove that SEO practices is extremely relevant. Firstly, majority of users click on the first 5 links that appears on their page. So in order to take advantage of that, you have to be on the top positions. Secondly, SEO is not only good practice for search engines, it's also good for users because it increases the user experience and the usability of your website. Thirdly, users trust websites. So actually, if you pop up on the first page, your website is much more likely to be trusted by users. And finally, perfected SEO can put you ahead of your competition, because if 2 websites selling the very same thing appear next to each other and one has a more perfected SEO, the optimized one can gain more customers, visitors of their website, and basically win the competition. Now that we know that SEO is actually our best friend and assistant, I would like to share some best practices of how to make your SEO as best as you can. All SEO tactics can be divided by white SEO and black SEO. White SEO refers to usage of all Google approved website optimization tactics. Here we'll play a good guy. We'll follow Google rules that are very clear from their guidelines. We also optimize for humans rather than for search engines. We create a very valuable shareable content, and we create a website that stands out from others and unique. The opposite side is a black hat SEO. Black hat mentally focuses on finding and exploiting the algorithmic loopholes, and some of them can be pretty unethical, but they still give you the desired result. Many of these practices don't hurt anyone, like except your competitors, but some of them can be tremendously bad, like hacking into other people's websites to insert some backlinks. So as a black hat, you may bypass or ignore completely Google guidelines, focus on Google or other search engines optimization rather than optimization for users. Attempt to fool users by some things like cloaking or doorway passages, as well as hack into other people's websites and insert some bad stuff in it. So how can we be so sure that we're on the light side instead of the dark side? We'll discuss 3 things that you should better start with. First is to create a beautiful website instead of a lot of ugly ones. Marketers like to test stuff, and they create a lot of websites to see which one will stick and survive. And there are tools that help them create these quick, easy websites on a pretty large scale in a little time. And although it might seem like a good idea, it's not very much so. Because in most cases, none of these 10 websites don't survive and it doesn't worth resources and time spent on it. The best way would be to create one website with a good idea, with the best UX UI experience, and wait until it succeeds. Second idea is to create unique and valuable content instead of stealing or creating low quality content. When you're just launching your website, there is a temptation to fill your website with some republished or rewritten content, or at most just pay cheap copywriters to write a lot of fluff. In some extreme cases, quantity can override quality, but usually it's way better to just create original or unique content, or just put some new perspective on things. Such content will be way easier to build link to. That links us to the third thing. So the third idea, build links instead of buying them. Links are extremely important for your rankings. That's why a lot of black hat SEO practitioners tend to buy links from external websites to kind of trick Google to think that they have something valuable and shareable on their pages. As a good white hat practice would be just building links organically yourself by guest posting on the other websites, by broken link building, which is like clearing all the links that are that lead to deleted or outdated content, and creating link-based content everyone wants to share. So let's sum up all that we learned today. SEO, search engine optimization, is organic, non-paid tactics to increase relevance and authority in the eyes of users and search engines. SERP, search engine result page, the place your website appears after the query. SEM, search engine marketing, encompasses SEO and paid search advertising. Main goal of these activities to drive website traffic, increase awareness of the website, and rank high in search engines. Best practices. Wear white hat. In most cases, it's better to use long-term, high-quality strategies and tactics that will make your website thrive. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and good luck with acing your search engine management skills. This video was originally produced for online campaign planning class with Magdalena Albinska, Collegium Civitas, Warsaw.